All right, so we have enemy activity. They're moving. Oh no, he died. Well, at least we rescued him first, right? Like, taking out the cleaner HQ was no simple task, and to be quite frank, a good majority of our team is hurt and out of whack and out of sync in comparison. Welcome everybody back to Xenonauts 2, Havoc here, and we are about to launch our dropship into our jungle biome battle, I guess it would be. This is an abduction thing, so this is a bit different than what we normally have. It's not a downed UFO, and I simply wanted to come back here and make sure that everyone was as prepped up as possible. I've renamed a few more people, by the way, just so you know, people who are, you know, consistently around either on Discord or otherwise. So if you want to be that, you can comment steadily on the channel, or you can support the channel financially at any tier, and I'll be sure to drop you in there. Regardless, we do have accelerated and or laser weapons that should start helping us. I want to get more laser weapons, but simple matter is we don't have the alloy resource allocation to get everyone laser-based weapons. Maybe it'll change in the future, maybe it won't. But we need to launch our dropship. We need to try and see what we can't do and see what this alien abduction site has in store for us. It will do great things for our national panic level, or international global panic level, but we need to get it done first. All right, we have been here before, not necessarily in this region, but in these abduction scenarios. We need to rescue 5 civilians before the timer expires. Any fewer than 5 abduction tubes and we are out of the mission. Now, further information, of course, adjacent to abduction tubes will work. Deactivate abduction tube worth 3 alien alloys and 3 alinium, so actually that would be very beneficial. It won't automatically end if all hostiles are killed, so we can use that to our advantage. Now I did, just so you know, kind of lay people out in a format that is pleasing to me. So we are going to do our standard bit of trying to not die. Okay, we already see an alien, 105. That's a massive amount of health. Holy criminy. Okay, we can look this way. We're good there. We should probably just, let's just chill. And maybe our Overwatch will take over. Because that's a massive amount. To the point where it's like, I want to, let's see, how much damage does this do? It does 40 thermal damage. Now, of course, that's assuming accuracy is going to be a thing. I don't know that I really want to engage. So we're not going to actually engage. Okay, no one's over there. We got our heavy dude, and we got Cormacker, who refuses to die. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Around the corner. Okay, so this is the edge of the map. No! Okay, only 13, that's fine. 21% chance to hit. I don't know that that's a good choice. Let's lobo a granado and hope for the best. Okay, surprisingly, it didn't get rid of the box. That's a bit strange, I'm not gonna lie. I'm wondering if we couldn't get up close. Oh, there's a wub wub. Oh no, we don't like these guys. We don't like these guys at all. We're just gonna come back. Yep, we're gonna take this stupidly cautious today. This game has done nothing positive for my paranoia levels. Okay, so we should be safe here. But still, we're gonna err on the side of caution. I do know and understand that I have a limited number of turns. Now we have full eyesight on this alien. That hurts. That's death. Yep, I was afraid that that was gonna happen. And that's our laser as well, which is unfortunate. But we can go recover that. Sorry, mate. Still only a 34% chance. That's very, very interesting. If I get up here, well, Hello there. Okay, well, oh, I wonder if this has something to do with it. I didn't think about the fact it was nighttime. That still didn't help much. Okay, so let's, still does very little. No chance of hitting that guy. In fact, we don't even have the ability to do it, so that's fine. That's fun. All right, we need to get you out of the way, or come on. Oh, ow. There we go. Look at you, someone. Taking on a big baddie all by himself. Does he have bleed? He doesn't even have bleed. So that means we'll actually be able to utilize him. Let's get... Goodness gracious, this is so risky. 68% chance. Okay, well, they're suppressed. So that's something. That's something for sure. All right, we're all good over there. We need to accomplish something positive. Sweet. We're like, yay. Okay, the wub's moving in. Nice, Overwatch work. That was a really solid hit. They're of course going after Nexus. They always go after Nexus. But he only shot once, which is fine by me. Okie dokie. We need 45% chance. Of course not. Why would that work? There we go. Okay, awesome. Dead. Doorknob. We need to get over here. We got, there's the wub. Okay, so it's a decent ways away, but it's still lethal enough to where we would have issues with it. We can go... Come on, baby. There we are. Oh, I forgot that it blows itself up. That's okay. Like, it's unfortunate, but still think we're all right. We're gonna go ahead and nab that guy. And then if we were to go, let's see, what are my rocket? Okay, we still don't see any more, which is all right with me. We're gonna blow that up. All right, he has absolutely no cover. And that gives us plenty of room to keep Nexus in school. Perfect. That's actually a really good turn. All right, so we have enemy activity. They're moving. Oh no, he died. Well, at least we rescued him first, right? Like, and we have eyes on the wub. And there's another wub. We're gonna start flanking you on that end. And then Nexus, I want to make sure you stay alive, buddy. Oh crap. Okay. Oh, okay. Nexus, I'm gonna need you. Holy crap, Sickle. That's a lot of troops. Holy crap, Sickle. This is bonkers. Poor Macro, there's nothing we can do for you. We have to get our troops basically out of here because they are just stupidly overpowered at the moment. Okay, I was about, you've got to be kidding me. That's fine, but there's no tubes over here anyways. That would be a dumb mistake. All right, I think we're okay there. This is gonna be a very interesting set of moves because we are vastly outnumbered. We'll see what happens. We lost sight on all of them as well, which isn't ideal. Oh no, the other humans got blown up. Cormacker, no! Cormacker may actually be dead this time. I didn't think they'd be able to see him. It seems like those are a little overpowered overall. I'm not digging just how accurate and everything they are, because that's a bit bonkers. Cormac, Nexus, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You missed twice. You missed twice. now I actually am a bit concerned that we won't be able to fulfill this mission. What is this garbage? Why does Overwatch not trigger? Me no likey this. Now, admittedly, there's a chance that they'll survive, yada yada, blah blah blah, but I have 2 turns remaining to kill 3, 4 upwards troops. And it's just not looking great at all with everything that's going on. Nexus, you missing, man. That was killer. That may have sealed the deal. Do this. Probably won't matter much in retrospect. They'll just blaze through like they always do. You just never know. Let's go ahead. I mean, we might as well just... I don't want to blast through that because there's going to be dudes over here. Dang it all. I'm not comfortable doing anything. The wubs are everywhere. Nexus is dead. I just don't get how we can have that 72% and lose twice. 31% chance. I'm not banking on it. Oh wow, that actually did something for once. Okay, I gotta blow this up. We gotta sacrifice in order to get through this. Okay, there's 4 out of 5. We need 1 more, and this is the last turn, so I'm not... Like, at this point, I just don't care. Because it's just absolutely ridiculous how accurate these creatures are being. Nope, we're gonna move you over here. Thank you. Of course, why wouldn't you make it? That's absolutely ridiculous. All right, cool. Well, multiple teammates are dead. Mission complete. All right. Well, that really sucked. Like, that was a little bit bonkers, and I don't agree with how powerful and overpowered these things are, to be quite frank. Well, for sure, Cormacker's dead. Someone is for sure dead. Nexus is blown apart. Now, we do have the wreckage, so it'll be Nexus 3.1. A gun drone wreckage, I don't know what that means, but we did get some corpses. We got a lot of aluminium and a lot of alloys, so that really sucked. Like, I'm not very pleased whatsoever with the result from that. But what we do have is the ability to bring in our Dragonfly. So we are going to start production on a Dragonfly. More than that, though, we do need to rebuild the Mars platform, which will work just fine. In terms of everyone else, yeah. We'll actually have Mars 7. Mars 7 we can bring in, and Mars 7 will actually be... Oh, who should this be? Who should this be? We're actually going to rename this to someone 1.0. You got revitalized as a robot. Congratulations, someone. And we're going to definitely put someone onto the Dragon, or onto the Skyhawk, excuse me. We'll put him onto the Dragonhawk whenever it comes down to it. But the problem is that we still have a couple of weeks where we're gonna be just chilling and not doing much, because the people that I have down here are just not great. And we don't even have really good people here to recruit from. We're kind of picking the bottom of the barrel. But what we are going to do is it's finally time to establish another base. We're gonna establish this base deep in the Amazon. We're gonna name this Amazonia, and inside of Amazonia we're gonna put the access hatch there, and we're gonna build some very basic things. We're gonna work on our aluminium generator. I don't think we need a radar array, but we might need, let's see, how much does 1 living quarters have? 10 living capacity. We are for sure going to build a laboratory, and We're gonna have a missile battery. So for now, that's gonna take a good chunk of time, but essentially what we're gonna do here is this is gonna be our laboratory living quarters. This is where we're gonna have a lot of people come in and be able to utilize all the things and do all the stuff to make our research significantly faster. Now, right now, in 20 hours, our cleaner device plot will come in, and then we can start doing all the other things to see what would be more beneficial for us. Quantum Beacon. While the sinister nature of the cleaner device may not be immediately apparent, there's little doubt it brought doom upon XDEF and perhaps our entire species. Serving to transmit and receive data via the quantum realm, this enormous machine was constructed as part of a decades-long project to establish communication with the extraterrestrials that built the crashed UFO found inside the Icelandic glacier. This was a foolhardy endeavor from the outset. The existential risks of attempting contact with advanced civilization should be obvious. Yet, once a crude quantum communicator had been constructed, XDEF began to broadcast a greeting into the void. Within weeks, a reply was received, a looping stream of raw data so massive it took the primitive communicator weeks to download it. When it finally decoded, the signal was found to contain a library of three-dimensional images, detailed schematics for a transmitter several orders of magnitude more powerful than the rudimentary device that was constructed. Hoping to establish further contact, the vast job of upgrading began immediately. The issue here is simple. Anything broadcasting a powerful quantum signal can be used to triangulate a hyperdrive. This makes the resulting jump exponentially more precise and far more energy efficient. It's thus rather predictable the XDEF archive came to an abrupt end within days of the upgraded device coming online. Having unwittingly constructed an extraterrestrial navigation beacon, they were presumably quickly overrun by alien forces intent on securing their gateway to Earth. Sounds about right. Although there was a prolonged period where disabling the transmitter would have immediately ended the invasion, the moment has passed. A quantum signal above our planet suggests the extraterrestrials have deployed a beacon of their own well beyond our reach. Oh, fun. That's fantastic. So anyways, what we're going to work on is alien plasma weapons. We need to get that up and running, making our soldiers a little more efficient. We also need to work on more laser rifles as well. Sadly, we can only build 2. It is what it is. We will be fine overall, I think. It just kind of is a little bit of a bummer. We're going to work on nothing else in this area. We're just going to simply let our soldiers recoup. It's still going to be a couple of weeks. There's really nothing else that I can do. All right, our dragonfly is here, and we are going to decommission our well, we may not decommission it, but we are certainly going to take people out of it. We may relocate the aircraft to Amazonia whenever we're able to, but we're not able to do that right now. Regardless, let's go ahead and let's put in some people into here, right? Let's go ahead and get our soldiers. We need, let's see, we have someone, of course, someone's going to get into the dragonfly. We have essentially all of our main troops. Absolutely, dragonfly. We can fit so many people in here. This is going to really help us in terms of how we can be super effective. Now we can also bring Nexus 3.1 into this as well, which I think would be a really good idea once we get him up and running. So recovery, you know what? We do have assault teams. Okay, so Havoc is he's still recovering. Still have several people recovering across the board. So it still wouldn't be advisable to bring us into battle. All right, we're going to commence attack. Again, this is rudimentary. It's not meant to be anything super extensive, but we do have the capacity to kind of take them on. Evasive roll left. Oh, I didn't see all of these. So eventually, this will be a pretty cool little thing to play with and stuff. We do have the accelerated cannons as well, which should allow us to really be a bit more effective. It is quite loud on top of it. Let's go ahead and move you guys around. Sweet. Okay, so he's going to go after Angel 1. That works for me. We're about to get in range. There we go. Take him down, boys. Piece of cake. All right, we actually survived that pretty daggum well. We're going to accept the result. Now, actually, we're not going to do this. And the reason being is I simply don't have the people to be able to accommodate that crash site. We're going to instead collect the bounty for 100 grand. We're going to have to move right along. All right, we do have all of our soldiers inside of the Dragonfly. Again, the Skyhawk will move them to the other base once we're able to build stuff. But regardless, again, we're not going to push the soldiers into battle simply because a lot of them are still recovering health. We want them to recover as much health as possible. It's just gonna take a daggum long time to do it, which is very unfortunate. But regardless, I think we've got a really solid team. We can take on something in just a week or so. We're gonna hang out for a little. But thankfully, we've unlocked alien plasma weapons. They're significantly more powerful than their magnetic predecessors, generating bolts of searing plasma and inflict terrible damage on anything they hit. And this is going to be very, very true for us from what we've seen. Small graviton emitter fitted to a muzzle injects a single charged particle into the projectile, generating enough gravitational field to prevent it expanding. These projectiles collapse explosively on impact. Sadly, plasma weapons also possess rather greater armor penetration than their magnetic equivalents. Basic Kevlar provides very little protection, should be ideally entirely replaced by something more advanced. All right, well, we'll accept that report. We are going to go into heavy lasers. We're going to work on that, but more importantly, we should have plasma weapons. We have plasma grenades, we have magnetic weapons, we have plasma weapons. Are we not really allowed to kind of hit out these guys with plasma weapons? It's unfortunate, but it seems like that's not even feasible, which I think is a little bit ridiculous. I think we should have the capacity to be able to take them on. Weapons, we have an ammo recharge, we have laser stuff, but we don't even have plasma stuff built into this thing. I think it's kind of interesting. I mean, it is what it is, but to me, that's a little bit of a miss in my opinion. But maybe we'd be able to do that at some point in the future. Heavy laser weaponry has been unlocked. More deadly other gargantuan lasers can mount and ground-to-air defense batteries. All right, cool. These weapons operate on the same fundamental properties or principles as their smaller cousins. Share strengths and weaknesses. Excellent armor destruction, but poor armor penetration. Cool. That's great to know. New engineering projects. Okay, but it's saying, oh, new engineering projects. Gotcha. We're going to go into the Phantom Interceptor simply because that's the best thing to do. But what I'm not seeing is, do I need to upgrade? Laser battery upgrade? I just don't know that I need. Oh, I do. I need to be able to upgrade that in order to do the other stuff. Can I sell alloy, or can I guess purchase alloys? I don't want to sell any of that. Although I will say cleaner corpses, we could probably get rid of those. I don't see any way that we can, I really, the corpses we can sell off. I'm wondering if we are able to in the future, once we're able to upgrade, if we can utilize that stuff. I'm kind of hoping we can. I have a ton of Millennium, but I don't want to sell it for very, very obvious reasons. But also, we have less than a day until our living quarters comes online. It's going to be 6 days until our laboratory comes online. We probably do need, oh goodness, what am I thinking of? A storeroom. Storage capacity is only 25. Let's go with engineering. Where's our engineering room? It's called a workshop. All right, whatever. We're gonna go there as well. We should be pretty good to go. Oh, this is getting a little more intense. We received our new funding report. Overall, because we have reduced panic, it actually has increased our funding. However, our expenses have gone up quite a bit. We still netted a total of 340,000 more than previous, which is great for us. 5.1 million would allow us to establish even another base, which may not be a bad idea. Maybe for engineering projects, if I can transfer. I don't really know, but I don't know that if that's necessary right at the moment. What I would rather do is get in another Millennium generator, as it were, and then allow another workshop or even a training center. I do realize that I now just have surrounded the living quarters. We shouldn't have done that, and we should have gone that way. That's okay. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Our workshop will work as well, and we can get working on a storeroom. I know I'm not playing optimally. It is what it is. At this point, we've only got 60 days left in the game, so I'm just kind of having some fun with it more than anything else. I mean, even at this point, I can't even hire anyone because the laboratory doesn't allow it. So we're kind of in a weird spot. All right, we're in a really huge pickle. Mainly because we have 2 fighters that we have to go up against at the same time. I don't know that it's going to end up very well. Doing evasive roll left. Angel 2, what are you doing, Angel 2? Angel 2, you have. Then you notice they teleported though, so yeah, we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose. They didn't even stand a chance. Goodness gracious. Well, we have no fighters now. We have to accept that result, which means I have to go into here, into our engineering bay, and I have to buy 2 angel interceptors. An empty hangar. I have an empty hangar. My people are dead. Did you not see what just happened? We don't have the capabilities to do any of that now. We can't do anything. Yeah, I'm not going to put in my Skyhawk. No, I'm not going to. Angels 1 and 2. Nope. We are replacing. Do we automatically replace that? Yeah, we're going to hurry both of these. That's going to be the best thing for us. We have plenty of cash to do so, so I'm not even worried about it at all. What do we got here? 1 day left for our laboratory. What does our science research look like? 5 days there. All right, everything's not super peachy. We got 4 days there. I think what we're gonna have to do is I think I'm going to have to decommission this aircraft. And I think what we're going to have to build is we're definitely gonna have to engineer another aircraft to be able to take those on. Angel interceptor, that's fine. That works for us in our scenario here. I should be able to 2 days and 1 hour. Okay, so I can't really take it on super duper quick. That's okay. And we finally have our laboratory, which means we can start putting in some more research. We can hire some more scientists. There we go. Hire more scientists. We only have a living capacity of 10 at the moment. It will increase in the future, but that should mean that research goes a little bit faster. And not only are we upgrading our laser batteries to, instead of having missile, they're now lasers, we now have the X-55 Phantom interceptor. Now, I don't know if we can just simply upgrade our aircraft. It doesn't look like it. And even then it requires alloys, which is something we just don't have the capacity to have. That's very much unfortunate. It does cost a pretty penny as well, which I'm not so concerned about. The only positive that's really come out of this is that all of our troops are fully ready to rumble in the jungle for whenever we do have things that go haywire. We're still working on Amazonia, so we're really good there. Outside of that, guys, there's really not much left that's been going on. Laser batteries have been upgraded. Hangars have been finished over there, which is fantastic to see. We could go ahead and get these guys aircrafts. We could do a couple of those. No engineers. Are you sure you want to proceed? Okay. We couldn't really do any of that. That's fine. How long? 8 days. Nope, that's not it. We've got, what, 11 days for a workshop? That works for me. And we are bumping up research 185%. Not much else we can do in the moment. So that's going to end the episode today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We're getting a little more intense. Now, as you can see, the in-game progress is at 15%. Also, remember, 180 days is the end of early access. So we've probably got one more episode in us to see what happens. We're able to develop laser batteries or laser weapons and utilize all those. We'll see when we get there. Thank you anyways for the support. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support the channel financially while also benefiting yourself, you can check out Nexus GG, where you can purchase Xenonauts 2 and I get a commission. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you so much for your support again. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here.